Damn it. This instantly made me want to build my own AI video maker. So, OpenAI just released Sora 2, and I'll be real. I had to stop what I was working on and actually check this out. Sora 2 is the latest, shiniest video generation model, and honestly, it's probably the best we've seen so far. This thing can spit out video that actually follows physics, not just images that look pretty, but stuff that moves and reacts in ways that just feel right. And yeah, now it's got native sound effects and synced dialogue, which honestly is something I've wanted for every AI video tool since forever. They're calling this new model more physically accurate, realistic, and controllable than anything they've shipped before. And the wild part, there's now a whole Sora app, OpenAI's version of TikTok, but everything on the feed is AI generated. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. Just real quick, I'm Daniel. I've been in the iOS trenches for 8 years now. Started out freelancing, helping clients ship their ideas, learning the hard way what actually works and what just burns you out. But after Dub 25, I went all in on solo dev, shipped over 10 of my own apps, started building everything in public, and lately, I've been pouring my energy into Crafters Lab, a real home for solo builders. AI powered devs who treat AI like a teammate, not just a vending machine for code. It's not just another generic tutorial site, and it's definitely not some Discord lost in the noise. This is where I actually drop every deep dive guide, all my app blueprints, design workflows, my Notion workspaces, like SwiftBrain, even my playbook with all those MD files. It's all finally in one place on a private indie first platform. Every resource is made for solo devs who actually want to make real apps, not just crank out another AI clone. If you're already part of the Patreon crew, huge thanks. But heads up, everything's moving over to crafterslab.dev. So here's what actually matters for anyone building solo. Sora 2 can pull off things that up until last week felt totally out of reach for AI, Olympic routines, wild motion, full-on action scenes. The demo clips show characters landing backflips, nailing physics, and my favorite nerdy bit, even reacting to stuff that isn't hard-coded. If a basketball player misses a shot, the ball bounces off the backboard. It doesn't just teleport or fudge the laws of gravity. For the first time, these models are starting to actually respect the world, but it's not perfect. You dig in, you start seeing those failure cases. A hand morphs weird, or the AI acts like the ball's there when it's not. It's the kind of glitch you only notice if you're really looking, and for 99% of people, it just looks real. But as a builder, I see those edges. I'm glad they show them off, though. For solo devs, knowing where the seams are is half the game. And then there's the sound. Sora 2 can now layer in dialogue and real commentary right in sync with the action. Not just here's a soundtrack, but generated commentary that actually reacts to the scene. The fact that the model can watch its own video and make up what the audience would say. It's honestly a little wild. It's this blend of video, sound, and context that feels like a step towards something way bigger than just make me a cool clip. But here's the part that actually caught me off guard. OpenAI dropped a Sora app, and it's not just another generator. It's a whole social media thing. Think TikTok, but every video is AI, and you can just drop yourself right in. They call the feature Cameo. Upload a little audio and video, give your permission, and Sora will drop you or your friends into any clip you want. Whole new level of weird, honestly, but the tech behind it is wild. Character consistency is up, and you can keep a person recognizable from shot to shot. Here's the catch, though. It's US and Canada only right now, invite only, and the model is free to try, but probably not for long. And yeah, there's all the stuff that makes me squint. Privacy, the weirdness of social apps, powered entirely by AI, the possibility of doom scrolling endless AI videos. But also, they're adding a way to control the feed with natural language. You get to tell Sora what you want to see, not just let the algorithm guess. That's actually a win for people who hate being boxed in by whatever's trending. If you're building or dreaming of building your own AI video maker app, you can't ignore this. OpenAI is not just shipping a model AI, they're testing the whole product workflow end to end. What features stick, what moderation looks like, how users react to being in their own AI videos. It's a test bed, and every indie dev in the space should be watching. All right, so what does this actually mean for the rest of us? The Sora 2 API is coming, but it's still invite only. And let's be real, demand will outstrip supply fast. If you want to build an app around this, you'll have to move quick and maybe get creative with how you source video. But this is the first time I've seen a real attempt at both a model and a product rolled out together. You get the tech and you see how real users break it. They're even talking about monetization. The plan is, if demand gets high, you just pay to generate another video. No weird engagement first revenue schemes. They say they'll keep user well-being as the main goal, but I'm still waiting to see how that plays out. If they let creators monetize or split revenue, that could be a game changer for indie builders. Sora 2 is not perfect. Sometimes it fumbles, hands deform, artifacts pop up, but it's iteration too. The rate of improvement here is wild. Most people won't even notice the flaws. For builders, that means two things. The bar for realistic is about to move, and if you're not thinking about sound, motion, and context, you're going to get left behind. If you get an invite, let me know. I want to see what the solo builder crowd can actually do with this, and if you're in the US or Canada, go grab the app and try it out. The best stuff always comes from the edge cases, the indie devs, the ones who actually care about what's possible, not just what's viral. So that's Sora 2. Wild upgrade, some rough edges, and a real glimpse into where AI-powered video might actually go. If you're building with Swift UI, Xcode, Claude, Cursor, or honestly just dreaming up your own video tools, keep your eye on this space. Things are moving faster than anyone expected, and if you ever wanted to see what it's like when AI and video get truly real, this is it. Drop your takes in the comments. Tell me what you'd build with the Sora API, or just let me know if you get in. I'll be back with more as soon as I get my hands on the tools. Until then, keep building, keep experimenting, and don't let the AI hype drown out the stuff you actually want to make. Peace.